Okay, we're going to start with our day at the beach. So you're going to open your day at the beach and you're going to go to scene 1. And some of you had a title that moved. This one, as you can see, does not move. If you do have a moving title or any kind of object that moves, you're going to insert a keyframe on your very last frame. Okay. And once you do that, you're going to go to Window, Actions, and you're going to type STOP bracket bracket. Okay. Now normally if you do Command Return on your keyboard, it'll play your whole animation. Because we've just instructed it to stop at the end of your first scene, it should just stop. If you've gotten this far and it's not working, go back to your code that you just typed in. Alright, so now that that's done, we're going to create a new layer and we will place a button on this layer. And you can make a layer like they do in the tutorials, or you can just go into the common libraries, buttons, and you can click on classic buttons. And I'm just going to pick the red one here, and I'll just drag it onto the stage. Okay? Perfect. So now the entire scene should look like that if you scroll across it. And you'll notice if you look very closely on layer 1 in your last keyframe, there should be a little A that indicates action script that you have just coded it to stop there. Alright, so now that we have this object here, I'm going to click on it, and we actually have to tell the computer that it is going to turn into a button. So we're going to go Modify, Convert to Symbol, and Button, and we're going to call it, this is our start button. And notice that in the library we now have a button and it's called Start, and it shows me what it is. Okay. Alright, so again I'm going to insert a keyframe, and we'll go again into Actions. And you want to make sure that you are selected on the correct object. And we're going to click on Code Snippets and Timeline Navigation, and this button, when we click it, it will go to the next scene and play. So this is it right here, next scene and play. So just highlight it, and then you're going to click on this little button here which says Add to Current Frame. Now before you do this, just make sure that you have selected a layer and that you have selected a keyframe for this action to go into. So I have done both of these things, and now I'm going to click that, and I'm going to call this my start button because that is what it is. Maybe I'll give it a number. Okay, so we have to give it a different name because I already have a button called Start. So we'll call it Red. Okay, so here is the action script or the coding for that particular function. And if I look up here in my timeline, you're going to see little A. There's an action that we have built in to this. So if all works well, what should happen is Command Enter. Our title is here, and I should be able to press on the button, and the rest of the animation plays for us. And it goes from one scene to the next with the credits at the very end. Good luck, have fun.